What is going on, everybody? I'm your average gamer, and welcome to some more 2018 Game of the Year in God of War. Now, this is by far one of my favorite games ever made. I hope you guys are able to stick around for some combat, maybe just hear about some of my ideas. They might be rants, whatever it is. I hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, sub. Would, of course, mean the world. As always, I love y'all, and I hope you guys enjoy. Peace.
The
Aesir
Aesir
God.
Baldur. And you fought him. And won.
Yes.
One of Odin's sons. Thor's brother. And now he's hunting us with his nephews. Why is this happening?
If we can raise the head, you can ask him.
Okay.
All right.
You know, it's silly.
I don't want to talk over
I
them.
secretly hope we find a giant somewhere in that mountain. I guess they really did leave Midgard. Except for the serpent. He may be the last of his kind.
I love this line.
Are you the last of your kind too? Is that why you don't like to talk about
My
My
kind.
kind.
I mean, your family. Before Mother and I. Where you came from. Mother, father?
Now is not the time for that.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's crazy how an NPC in Mimir can bring so much life to this game, dude. He's by far one of the most important characters to have in this game. Like, without him, of course, the game still would be good, but he just brings so much, like, pizzazz, I guess. Like, the stories he tells you and the voice acting, the lines being delivered. Phenomenal.
Rob!
What? I'm on a fucking break. Don't hear me screeching at you whenever you're twiddling your short and curlies.
Leave him, boy.
No, Pep. Well, you already soiled my solitude, so you may as well join me.
You're not hungry.
Good. It's not what I was offering.
Saw your brother again.
Congratulations. And I'm sure you'll let him go and roger my axe good and plenty again. Hmm? Let's see the damage. Little canker throat wouldn't know proper weight and balance if it were dangling off his chut. Hmm. You eating well enough?
I guess.
Good. All better.
So, know any good stories to pass the time?
What kind of story?
I don't know.
The hare and the tortoise. Get ready
Mother
for
always
it.
had stories. Weren't you told me when you were a boy?
There was a man I knew long ago. His stories were brief and purposeful.
Sounds fun. Do you remember any?
There was one that concerned a hare and a tortoise.
Like the witch's house?
Unlikely.
So what happens?
They wager on a race between them. The hare is too confident of victory and foolish, while the tortoise is steady and disciplined. The tortoise wins.
You haven't told a lot of stories, have you?
Wow, the story's like a perfect timing, too.
Huh?
It's like just short
The
enough.
water dropped.
And the serpent.
Right.
I knew that. I know she's really powerful, but you really think the witch can bring a head back to life?
She seems competent in her craft, and we have nothing to lose.
If she can't bring it back to life, can we keep the head?
No. But you may feed it to the fish.
Okay.
Absolutely love this game. After we're done reviving Mimir, we are going to go to Fafnir's storeroom because that's one of the side missions I have not done yet. I think it's this way that we gotta go. Stay electrocuted, Revenant. He's off the map. And the electric arrows are just so good.
Better.
You did great. Okay, so I know that there is a Nornir chest here. We're gonna have to come back to this place anyway, you know, so I'll come and get that when we're back here once again.
How's it going, Charlie?
What is that name?
What is that name?
That's what he told me it was. Or it sounded like in my head anyway. Charm.
Switch the arrows back. I like how if you stun an enemy in this game, it's like an instant finish. Whereas in Ragnarok, it was like you had to wait for it to turn red. I like both versions, but it's nice coming back to this game and, you know, like as soon as you get their stun bar filled up, it's an instant finish. It's like a whole different game. That's gonna hurt. It's like a whole different game mechanic. Got kind of lucky there. Look at that. Oh. Before I said the R2 move in the other game was better in Ragnarok, the Ragnarok hold R2, like the cleave, it is better. But man, this was just so much more fun. So it's kind of hard to sit here and say which one my favorite is. I noticed I'm doing it more in this game than I did in Ragnarok because I'd rather have the animation than have it have, you know, like a crazy effect. Because in Ragnarok it does like a crazy AoE frost explosion. I swear there's like some treasure over here. Maybe I like forgot to pick it up, but I swear it's like supposed to be right there or something. Maybe I'm tripping.
Please?
Take him to the table. Pamela. It's been a long time since I've practiced the old magic. Hold him there. Let's have a look. Well, thankfully his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact. Nice clean cut. Cutting off his head of all people. I sure hope you know what you're doing.
Curtis was like, thanks, I used to
Just head into
practice on the
water and don't
civilians
let
of
go.
Sparta.
I mean it.
Dude, you know, I know this is not like wouldn't make sense, but if you could somehow go back and play God of War 3 with the Leviathan
That's
axe
enough.
and have it like whole different moveset, that'd be so awesome. I know it makes 0 sense. It'd be kind of cool though.
Let me see him.
I was thinking of actually replaying God of War 3 because I did it once and enjoyed it, but now I want to do it on the hardest
there?
difficulty.
Yes.
Good.
Oh. Hello, Freya. Been a long time. You look well.
What I did for them. As far as I'm concerned, death suits you better.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty. Forgive me. Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know either? Sorry.
When word gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once yes, but no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Love
Are
this, dude. I'm
you
geeking out
really
right now.
going to lecture me about that?
Eyes the boy.
Boy.
Oh, dude.
But
Now,
You're welcome.
Bro. I love it.
why did you do that?
we cannot trust her.
Because she's a god?
Or have I taught you nothing, boy?
But she's helped us a lot.
She lied.
Some people value their privacy. Best not to judge, brother.
When I require your counsel head, I will ask.
Fair enough. Get me to Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim as promised.
We know the temple. What's there?
Only the last living giant in Midgard. You better to tell us the way.
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
You do?
It's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist. right there, sir. Awful thing.
Ow. This is awkward. Damn boy! I didn't know he could fly. Is that all of them? I hate when I like spam square and I just start missing because, you know, I'm not centered perfectly. Alright, so there's 2 bells. Where's the third? I don't. There it is. Easy. I say easy, but I miss.
Ready yourself, boy.
That's gonna hurt. Oh. I was done very sloppy. I kept canceling my rage. That was kind of awkward.
Stupid pots and drawing. No magical treasure and no what's.
Keep your expectations low, boy, and you will never be disappointed.
I'm ready.
They caught you off guard.
I wasn't expecting them.
Aha, no way. That's tough. I got exploded by that AoE attack, but that's alright.
There's nothing but poison in this one. And the stupid bird statue.
And useful resources. The main reason we are here, boy. However, many of these chests have been emptied.
Probably by the Reavers. I hope they didn't take Sindri's whetstone.
How many more stages we have? We have to go through the Revenants, the Wolves.
I have a good feeling.
I think that's it, so 2 more.
Maybe we'll even find the whetstone.
I'm not excited to
Remember what I told you about
go through this
expectations,
Revenant one,
boy.
though.
Keep them low. I remember. Still, good feeling.
Alright, how are we gonna deal with this? Alright, so we have him knocked up. It's gonna hurt.
Fire behind you!
There's one more shot. He's electrocuted. Okay. Thought I was gonna die in that one. I don't really have like any tips for them. You know, to me it'd be knock them up in the air, but if you can't do that, they're just gonna kind of slide all over the place. Alright, so these are the wolves then.
A lot to remember.
You would think that these would be the hardest, right? But I feel like everything else before this was a little bit more challenging. Maybe not, because these guys can take so much damage apparently. You say you're kind of scary sometimes. Damn right, boy.
I don't know what's done. There's only one room left. I know I shouldn't hope. You think we'll find it there?
No.
Be surprised. I did the same thing to my dad when I was his age.
He killed his own father?
Where is he now?
Ha! He may be a bastard, but he's my bastard. You'll get no help from me, fool.
Then his dagger will help.
Hey! That's mine! Hey!
Come, boy. We are leaving.
I don't care what anyone says. They could redo that for the next game and I'd be okay with it for the most part. As long as there was one more, I'd be okay with seeing the same one. You know? It's still pretty cool to see.
Why would his son betray him like that? Kill his own father? Over some treasure? Seems so greedy.
Remember what I told you, boy. Assume nothing.
Well, sure. He didn't seem like a great father, but
You only know half the story.
yes.
Still have so much health left too. Woo! Draugr was right behind me. It still isn't gonna get rid of it. We have regular Draugr to deal with now too. Oh, that sucks. Turn around. I got you, buddy. These things are gonna explode. Or I guess not. There's been so many times where it's like I thought the fight was over and then the little rocks that the thing drops explodes. Fighting the ancients in this game is that I don't want to say harder because like I remember in Ragnarok there was like a few ancients with it was more like the enemies around the ancients is what made it so hard in Ragnarok. But I mean you get so many things at your disposal that you can get rid of it. Like when you get the spear, nothing stands a chance. Like the spear is so freaking good in that game.
Well, you gentlemen certainly know how to get around. Why don't you tell me how all this began with Balder?
He just knocked on our door.
Balder of Asgard just knocked on your door.
Yeah, he just showed up and started a fight. He said he wanted to know something. He said, I know what you are.
Oh, well, we'll circle back to that later.
Yeah, we will.
Exactly did he want to know?
I was on it before by then.
He said I already knew what he wanted. Perhaps he mistook me for another.
That's quite interesting.
That's literally what happens. That's actually what happens. He mistakes him for Faye.
Why is he doing that?
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
Alright, wish me luck. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. You envy me. I've still got it, lads. He remembers me. Why you... Oh no, that's not right. Mokuno huntun kun. Eko no thun no funora. He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Efniun Forbur. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is
It's
he
weird
doing?
having the
Making sure
answers
we're heading in
now.
the right direction.
Because this was like the big question about, dude, like why are there so many interesting things going on?
First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim.
I like looking at his
Second,
eye.
we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
He's got that
one of the people
Godzilla
who
eye.
first met you?
Correct. Except the giants in their infinite wisdom saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that, he thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. I've never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Are really all the light elves? Could have sworn there was more. There they are. So that's how you deal with them. You need the electric arrows. Dude, they're by far the best arrows out of all four of them, right? Because you have these two and then the two other ones in Ragnarok. The shock arrows... If you had the shock arrows and the sigil arrows in the same game, it would be not fair, to be completely honest. But at the same time, like, the sonic arrows, which are the same as these blue arrows... They have a purpose, you know. Boss fights are probably better to use during boss fights to fill up that stun bar. But, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like compared to the other ones, they're just not as useful.
There he is.
Find the tip of that chisel. That's the magic we need.
He's almost frozen. We're gonna go ahead and freeze him. Or I guess try to freeze him. Ow. Trying to shoot the nightmare, but he wanted to hit the ice agent. This fight's taking way longer than I feel like it should have. That took way too long.
How are we getting down there?
I have a plan.
You do?
Do not act so surprised.
Oh, no offense, brother, but I don't even think Thor with Mjolnir in hand could get through that much ice.
Then Thor's a fool.
This should be entertaining.
Boy.
Ready. I'm not ready.
deathly quiet. Ow.
How was that?
Your skill continues to grow.
No, I didn't want to leave. I wanted the damn axe over. That's on the rock. Does everything disappear?
Is that sentry up there?
Is this the same hack silver? I'm curious.
Wow, that was something, that fight. Here, catch. Well, that was a waste of a perfectly good
How
apple.
were you not seen? There is nowhere here to hide.
Oh, that. It's a little trick my people can pull. A special way of not being seen.
You can be invisible?
More like I can step into the realm between realms. And your mind doesn't understand what it's seeing, so it sees nothing at all. That's how we avoid ever having to actually use the weapons we craft. It doesn't seem to work on dragons, though.
Your brother wanted to know if you're getting enough to eat. I guess I could tell him you are.
Brock was asking about me? Was there meat on his breath? You let him touch this again. Come on, then.
So that's how Brock was in the temple right after the water. He stepped between realms.
Okay, now, shush. I need complete silence for this. There you go.
Hey, we got our very first traveler. Ah. Ah, no.
What do we do with that?
We will show it to the dwarves.
Another gauntlet challenge, pretty much.
I think you got him.
You think? God for those shock arrows, man. Oh my god.
The energy's lifting us. It's clear.
Back to writing. Be before the floor collapses.
That's phase 1 of 3, I think. We're gonna save our rage for the Remnant. Remnant? Remnant.
We're blocking it! Eat more time!
Ow.
Energy's lifting us! Halfway up! Sorry, not ready! We're good!
None of this is like super smooth, but one of those things where I'm just trying to get through it, to be honest. I don't like when I'm in combat and I'm being timed. I get nervous.
Not again!
Can I like time this precision throw right? That move is so good just because it instantly freezes enemies. It's so good. A little lucky right there.
Look! The energy's lifting us! It's halfway up!
God, please stop moving. Oh,
I felt that one, brother.
that's awkward.
Whoa! We're almost to the top!
Got flashbang. Alright, that is the last phase. We're gonna have to destroy these things up here and then jump off and do all that stuff.
How do we get down?
We jump.
Really?
Come. Do not panic.
Why would I panic?
I have you.
You're cracked, you know that?
Well. Good. We should keep moving.
Help but break things, can you?
So I usually do all of these at the exact same time. Since we're not in New Game Plus, Widow... okay, fuck it. Let's do it anyway. Throw one there. One there.
If memory serves, the Jarl.
Ow. Crap it. I couldn't see his stun bar. I didn't know if it was still full or not. fat fingered that like crazy.
There's no way to reach it.
Wasn't as hard. I mean, I got hit a couple times, didn't take too much damage. If I didn't stun the ogre, I mixed up the ogre and the troll. If I didn't stun the ogre, I think I would have died there only because I was stuck in that corner. And then I got hit by an attack, so I couldn't see anybody's health bar. But it was still kind of nice. 4 Stampede. I might have to retry that one out, because I don't remember using that one too much.
Hurry, brother. We may get a piece of the chisel and be gone before they even notice. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Boy.
Surrender. The All-Father demands it.
No.
Good.
This fight is mine, boy. Go.
And where do you think you're going? Oh no, brother. The little freak's got a bow. What are we gonna do?
Alright, I'm hoping I could do this kind of nice.
Small one's yours. Don't tell me. I'll take the small one. I can't remember the last time we faced an actual challenge.
That was not the best timing I've ever had in my life.
Stillborn.
Ow. Well, so much for flawless. That was not pretty whatsoever, man. I really want to restart from checkpoint or whatever, but it is what it
Why
is.
do you hunt us? What does Odin want?
Oh no, don't care. Come here, half-breed. You done holding that his hand.
Shut up! Don't call me that!
We still have 2 more phases. We got a lot that we got to work through.
Can't believe you've lasted this long. Those skinny little arms can barely lift the fight.
I said shut up!
It's you. I bet Daddy's embarrassed now.
Shut it out. Focus.
No.
I'll take the rope. Looks like they need another lesson. More than I'll be able to teach you. Hang on, lad.
Okay. Face it. Alright, he's gonna throw him in the air. I missed.
Boy, stay focused.
I'll take the rope.
I just get hit directly out of a parry. Oh, that throw though.
Atreus.
Okay. This fight was so much harder than I remember. I'm out here going, oh, I'm gonna make it flawless. And it's like, it's really hard without the blades because they have, like, you can't interrupt them sometimes. This was a good fight. I really enjoyed this fight. But sometimes I feel like there's only so much you can do because there is quite a bit of BS sometimes. Like when they're both attacking you, red and yellow attack, can't parry the yellow. Like you dodge the red and then immediately get hit by the yellow, or like you parry the yellow and then immediately get hit by the red. It's kind of weird sometimes, you know?
Sickness. Fever has returned.
No! It hasn't.
Roy,
The coffin, the blood. The boy's sick, he needs Freya.
No!
steady.
I'll be all right.
There you go, lad.
I'm fine, see?
We should keep an eye on him.